Hi guys, it's Katie. Happy March, because we are now in March, which means I am closer to Disney than ever. So today's video is a few of my favorites about Disney. I think as initially I was just going to do a 30-day challenge. I thought about it, and that's what I did originally on my first program. But I decided it didn't have a lot of like park questions. It didn't cover everything about Disney. So I took a couple of 30-day challenges and put them all on one list, and so I'm going to answer those today. If some of them are repeats from my About Me, I apologize. And I'll post the list of questions down below in the description box. That way, if you guys want to use it to do your own video, you're more than welcome to. Just tag me in it so I can watch it. So first question, what is your favorite Disney park? I know a lot of people say Magic Kingdom, but mine is Hollywood Studios. It was my park where I did my college program. So it has a very special place near and dear to my heart. It's got my favorite ride in all of the park, which is the Tower of Terror. Toy Story's there, Star Tours is there. I'm not happy with the changes that they're doing to it, but I also understand why, and I'm excited for the Star Wars Land and for Toy Story Playland. So your favorite Disney snack? If I want something really sweet, I generally want a Mickey Premium Bar or a churro. Depends. Generally a Mickey bar though, but if I want something salty, I generally go for popcorn. Your favorite Disney night show? Fantasmic. Oh my god, I love Fantasmic. I know all the words to it. I can dance to it in my car, at least Mickey's bits. Oh my, it's got a special place in my heart. I've always loved Fant. Fant's always been my favorite. Not saying Wishes isn't good, not saying Illuminations isn't good, but something about Fant, I don't know, I love it. Favorite Magic Kingdom ride? So this is a really hard choice because I have a lot. But if I got to pick just one, definitely Splash Mountain. I love Splash Mountain. It's classic. It's also based off of a movie that our generation will never get to see because of the context of it, which makes me upset. But at the same time, like, I understand our side of it, but I also would wish people could understand that when Walt made the movie, he was a generation of his era, so I wish I could see it. And I know I never will. Favorite EPCOT ride? Favorite ride in EPCOT? I've got a lot. I know I said Soarin' in my video, but I flip and flop a lot. I love Test Track. I'm an adrenaline junkie. So I think today I'm going to go with Test Track. Like I said, I flip and flop. Favorite Hollywood Studios ride? I've already covered this. It's the Tower of Terror. I love the Tower of Terror so much. I can quote it, especially the library scene. And I don't scream on it anymore. I laugh. So, plus the bellhops are just amazing. Favorite Animal Kingdom ride? I have to think really hard about this one too, because there's two I really like. I love Dinosaur and I love Everest. But right now, the top pick is Everest. I love Everest. A lot of fun. It's a fun ride. Favorite Disney resort? The Polynesian. No question. I love the Polynesian. Anytime I've been to Disney before, I've been a lot before my program, but before that, the resorts we stayed at the most were the Polynesian and the Contemporary. I've always loved the Polynesian. I love the theming of it and how beachy it feels, and I love the beach. And then when Lilo and Stitch came out and they started putting them in with Ohanas, it was perfect, and I love it. I haven't been in the new Polynesian yet, since they were doing the construction work. While I was there, they were doing the construction work, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. Favorite character to meet? Oh, this is hard because there's so many. But definitely the Tremaines. Cinderella's stepmother and her stepsisters. I've met them a couple of times on my program, but the last 2 encounters I had with them, I was with my mom both times. Once we met them at 1900 Park Fair for dinner, and then my last day in the parks, we met them again. And at dinner at the 1900 Park Fair, Lady Tremaine sat there and talked to us for like 10 minutes and tried to get me to get my mom a carriage, as she called it, because she's been taking such good care of me. And then my last day in the parks, obviously I was wearing my graduation years. I had a button that said I was celebrating my DCP graduation. And so they were asking me what that was. And then I was explaining I was graduating from the Disney program. I was going back home to finish school. And they're like, but you're not really graduating. And there's some great experiences and I love it. And I'm a little upset that they're not going to be meeting in the parks anymore. But that's what 1900 Park Fair is for. So, favorite Disney dessert? Dole Whip. I love Dole Whips so much. Dole Whips are so good. Especially the floats, which are amazing. And then the gray stuff as well. The gray stuff, the Master's Cupcake at least. I haven't actually like tried the legit gray stuff, but I've had the Master's Cupcake, which I think is amazing. I wish they would like sell it in the parks, not just only at Be Our Guest. Oh well, favorite Disney couple, Belle and Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and I've always associated with Belle, and I also like the fact that people want Belle to be different. They want her to conform and marry Gaston, and she doesn't. And Beast sees not just the beauty that she has on the outside, but the kindness and the beauty of her heart. And so I really, really like that. I think it's really sweet. I'm grinning like an idiot right now. I know I am. Favorite World Showcase country? I love 2 of them, and I can't pick between the 2, so I'm going to say them both. I love the UK, and I love Japan. I love the UK. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. And they have a shop in there. It's actually right near Rapu and Tiggermeat. And it's covered in like old memorabilia. You got Beatles in there. They have a Doctor Who section. I love just browsing through there. My one poster that I have here on my wall is actually a Doctor Who poster that I got from that shop. So, yeah. And then I love Japan. It's just really cool. I love wandering through the shop that they have there, which is massive, and just seeing all of the anime stuff like Pokemon and the Miyazaki movies, and it's just, I love it there. So I want to eat actually in Japan one time. Hopefully I can do it this time. Favorite quick service restaurant? Oh, Casey's Corner in the Magic Kingdom. I love Casey's. You can get corn dog nuggets there, and then you can get cheese sauce to dip your corn dog nuggets in, and it's delicious. And I absolutely love it. So, and the next question is your favorite table service restaurant. This one's actually not, this one's pretty easy for me. I love Ohana's. I've always loved Ohana's. It's a family service compared to just a buffet, which is what most restaurants are. And then you get, breakfast is characters. You get to meet Stitch, Lilo, Pluto, and Mickey. But dinner is where it's at. If you're going to go to Ohana's, try breakfast, definitely, so you can meet Stitch. I'm going to do that. But then go for dinner. Oh my god, the food is amazing. They have a ukulele player like going around serenading people. And then if you time it right and you're there around the time Wishes is going off, you can watch Wishes from wherever you're at, or at least just listen. And what they do is they play the music for Wishes throughout the restaurant, so you can hear the soundtrack, which I think is really cool. When we went for Jess's birthday, it was Hollow Wishes. I don't think it was like the first Halloween party. It may have been the first Halloween party. But they played Hollow Wishes while we were there, and it was really, really cool. So I got to hear it before I got to see it. You know what? It wasn't the first one. But anyways, favorite gift shop. World of Disney at Downtown Disney, definitely. Or I should say Disney Springs. I'm sorry. It's going to take me a while to get used to that conversion. It's downtown Disney though. But anyways, I love World of Disney. It's such a huge shop and so many different sections. You could just wander through there and not pop your head out for a while. So I love it in there. So yeah, World of Disney. Favorite downtown Disney location. Okay, so again, this is Disney Springs. I'm gonna go cliche here and go with the movie theater, the AMC theaters. Love going to the movies anyways. I love going to see movies. But then theirs is, it's just massive. It's so much bigger than anything I have here at home. And hopefully I'll go see a lot more movies while I'm down there. I've got a lot coming out during my time down there, so we'll see. Favorite non-park experience. I love going to Universal. If you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm wearing my Ravenclaw shirt today, which I got from Universal. I was going to wear my headband, but I'm working an 8-hour shift today, and I need my hair pulled back. It gets crazy in paint. So, definitely going to Universal. I'm going to Harry Potter World and meeting the characters. Favorite Disney memory. So I have a lot of these, and I think I had this problem again when I was doing the Disney college program tag. It's hard to pick just one. Definitely though, when Danica and I got our own elevator on Tower of Terror during the first Star Wars weekend, that was really, really cool. And then later that night when we were writing, we were up in the upper parts, like where the doors open, and the Star Wars fireworks were going off, and it was amazing to watch. Kara's last night on the program, she self-termed about halfway through her program. Sounds about right. And, so we, Crystal, Kara, and I had a photo shoot in our apartment till like 3 a.m. And I had worked a double shift that day, and I was exhausted, but I didn't care. It was great fun. But also, Danica's last night, our last night together at the Magic Kingdom, we were going to ride Mine Train and try to ride it during fireworks. It didn't really work. We didn't look at the time before we got on. But this lady ahead of us, we got in line, and she gave us 2 fast passes that were good for Mine Train. So we jumped right on that and got on, and then didn't realize what time it was and that we were going to miss Wishes. Oops. But then the same thing happened again on my last day in the parks. My mom and I were getting in line. We were going to ride Mine Train. We didn't mind waiting. And one of the cast members actually saw my ears, and she's like, "Are you CP?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Is this your last day?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm leaving tomorrow." And she pulled us over to the Fast Pass side and let us get on. And that was really, really sweet of her, and I thank her so much for that. Because my mom had purposely not ridden Mine Train before because we wanted to do it together. So I thank her for that so much. Favorite souvenir. My pins. I know it seems kind of cliche, but I love my pins so much, and I love all the different varieties of pins that there are, and that, you know, they'll never stop making them. So definitely Disney pins. If you're gonna bring me back something, bring me back pins. Favorite Disney stage show. Festival of the Lion King. I love the Festival of the Lion King, and it was closed for the first half of my program last time, but then it reopened in June, and oh my god, the new theater is amazing. The show was just as amazing as I remembered it, so definitely, like, Festival of the Lion King, for sure. Favorite Disney animated movie? Oh, I always have trouble with this, because I like 3. But top overall is Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast. Okay, moving on. Favorite Disney live action movie? Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I know a lot of people either like the first Pirates and they think At World's End's not that good. For me, I love At World's End. The music in it is my favorite out of any of the Pirates movies. The storyline, I'll give them a little bit discombobulated, but I love it. My favorite scene is Will and Elizabeth's wedding on the ship at the deck. It's going crashing, and Barbossa's just weirdness with it. So, definitely Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Yeah. Favorite Disney villain? Hades. Hades, 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 Hades. Did I mention Hades lately? Once Upon a Time comes back on Sunday. I'm pumped. Favorite Pixar movie? I like WALL-E. WALL-E's really, really cute and it's adorable. And I just actually recently saw Inside Out. And I love Inside Out. It's a great movie. But for me, something about WALL-E. It's really cute and it's sentimental. Yeah, WALL-E. Favorite land at the Magic Kingdom? Frontierland. Something about cowboys. I love Frontierland. A lot of fun. Favorite thing at California Adventure Park. Now, I've only been to Disneyland once, and that was over 10 years ago. I was 14 at the time. And my favorite thing is no longer there. They're closing it, and they're making it frozen. But the one thing I remember about my trip to Disneyland is I lived in the Aladdin stage show that they had out there. And I think it was one of the best shows on property. And so definitely that. And I always have a special place for that now, especially since now it's closed. And I can't see it anymore except for YouTube videos. So, but that Aladdin show, definitely. Plus Grizzly River Rapids. I don't even know if that's still there. I hope it is. Favorite Disney beverage? I really don't have one because I got soda a lot. Peanut butter and jelly milkshake from 50s. I'll go with that. Because I drink a lot of water and soda. So. Oh no. Sorry, Ren's playing on my phone. Favorite Disney psychic? Mushu. I love Mushu so much. I don't have words for Mushu. Just Mushu is amazing and I love him. Favorite soundtrack? This is such a hard one for me because I love my soundtracks. If we're talking strictly instrumental, definitely the At World's End soundtrack from Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite. But if we're talking lyrical, Tangled. I love the Tangled soundtrack. It's actually one of the few where I can, if I'm singing, I can do both the male and female parts. Most of the time I can only do the male because I've got a low vocal range. Favorite happy ending? Belle and Beast. I cried so hard when it looked like Beast was dying. And then Belle's heart-wrenching, confession, and then just the transformation, and just, yeah, Belle and Beast. Favorite character? Stitch. I'm not even going to explain this anymore. I just love Stitch. Okay? Thanks. Favorite princess? Belle. Again, love her. Favorite. Favorite heroine? I love Meg from Hercules. So much sass. And I'm anxious to see her in once. Just kind of hoping that maybe her and Hades have some scenes and we can see some sassiness going along if the writers did her right in Hades. Which I hope they did. Favorite prince? Flynn Rider. No question. I love Flynn. I'm grinning like an idiot again. Favorite hero? Hercules. I love Hercules. I Can Go the Distance is one of my favorite songs. Favorite animal? I like horses. So like Mulan's horse. Maximus definitely hits the top of the list too. Just Maximus and Flynn together. It's like, oh my god. I love it. Favorite original character? Excuse me. I'm assuming when we say original, I mean, they mean like the classics, like the classic 6. Out of those, I love Goofy. He's my favorite. I know, like everyone says Mickey, and it's the answer. He's our boss. But for me, it's always been Goof. Well, it hasn't always been Goof, but I love Goof. He gives the best hugs. Favorite song? Oh. This flips and flops, I'm not gonna lie. If I flip and flop pretty much on a daily basis. Generally, it's whatever's going through my head. But today, it's I Can Go the Distance from Hercules. I love that song. It's such an inspiration. Kingdom of Inspiration. And okay, I don't know why I just had a little bit of Let It Go go through my head, but I Can Go the Distance. Favorite love song? Beauty and the Beast. I know, it's like my go-to, but I love Beauty and the Beast. Close second though is definitely I Can See the Light in a Whole New World. But Beauty and the Beast at the top. Favorite villain song? Be Prepared from The Lion King. Oh my god. Like, I'm almost positive it's not Jeremy Irons singing. I could be wrong. Someone want to correct me? Please let me know. But it's just, god, bone chills. I'm telling you. It's really good. I love it. Least favorite songs. I really don't have a least favorite song. I love all the songs. So if I had to pick one that I kind of just was like, you know, on the A Guy Like You from Hunchback. I'm not saying it's not good, it's great, but if I could fast forward through it, I would. So, favorite kiss. Flint's and Rapunzel's Entangled. After she realizes he's alive. It's heartwarming. And it gives you this big goofy grin, which I'm pretty sure I have again. First movie you saw. The Lion King is the first one I vividly remember seeing. And then Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, and The Lion King, The Little Mermaid. Hey. But The Lion King's the first one I remember seeing, and I still cry over Mufasa's death. I don't think there's a kid my age who doesn't. Favorite classic. If you're talking Disney movies, it's Fantasia. I love, love, love Fantasia. Didn't used to. Kurtabog from the Night and Bald Mountain sequence scared me as a kid. But as I got older, I got to appreciate it. Especially once Kingdom Hearts came out and I could beat him up. But Fantasia. Yeah. Least favorite classic. Don't really have one. No, that's a lie. I love Dumbo. I really do. But the pink elephants on parade business scares me. Like that's like being on an acid. I have no idea what being on an acid trip is like, but that's what I think it would be like. And that's just something I don't need. So I'm not saying I don't like Dumbo. I love Dumbo. I just don't like that bit of Dumbo. So that's why it links a lot lower on the list. Sorry. My camera keeps getting crooked. Least favorite Pixar movie. Don't really, again, not really hard to pick just one. A Bug's Life. It's a good movie. It's just, I actually can't remember the last time I watched it. So it's not that I don't like it, it's just, it's not one I want to watch on repeat, like WALL-E or Toy Story 3. Well, that's even a debatable fact sometimes. Don't need to bawl my eyes out. Favorite sequel, Lion King 2. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. I love Simba as the dad, and Kiara reminds me so much of what Simba was like. And then Kovu. Oh my god, Kovu. I love the guy who voices him because he's gone on to do a couple of other things, including, he's Max Goof. And he was in Spirited Away. And then he did one of my favorite video games. Well, a sequel to that, so. Anyways, overrated movie. So look, I'm gonna get so much flack for saying this. Frozen. I love Frozen. It's an amazing movie, and I'll give you that. I just wish it would stop replacing everything I love like Dream Along with Mickey. I'm so excited for the new show, guys. When they initially said it was going away for Frozen, I'm like, no, stop. But then they said it wasn't just Frozen, it was Tangled and Princess and the Frog as well. I said, okay, so it's not just Frozen. And then the fact that now Cinderella, for the past 2 years, hasn't lit up her castle. It's been on an Elsa. And I'm just like, it's Cinderella Castle. Let Cinderella do it. And hopefully this year they'll bring back Cinderella. They probably won't, though. Please do, Disney. I want to see it. Underrated movie. Treasure Planet. Oh my god, I love Treasure Planet. It's such a good movie. And it gets no love whatsoever. I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. It makes me smile. I like treasure hunts and stuff like that. So, a movie that makes you laugh. I love Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph always makes me laugh. For me, I'm a gamer, and so just seeing that and seeing like the villains that you grew up bashing as a kid, Dr. Eggman and Bowser, and just seeing them jump between movies, it was great. It was funny. Plus, the thing I always tell people never to do, which is mix Mentos and Diet Coke, and they hit that whole level in the Sugar Rush, and I loved it. It was great. It was funny. I loved it. I said that twice, didn't I? Oops, sorry. Movie that makes you cry. The Lion King. If I need to explain why, I shouldn't need to explain why. Toy Story 3 did too, and the one and only time I've seen it was right after my program started initially. My roommates were like, "You've never seen it?" I'm like, "No." And I was sick at the time. I was losing my voice. Couldn't breathe. I was congested. I think it was adjusting to Florida weather. And it made me watch it. And then the scene came up in the incinerator, and I died. I was in tears. I couldn't breathe. I was like, "Are you guys like, you made me watch this?" So, yeah. Favorite scene from your favorite movies. So my favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast. And my favorite scene in that movie is where Beast gives Belle her library. I love that scene so much. It's one of my favorites. And it's just, for me, I look at it and go, that's a reading list I'd never be able to finish. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I love that scene. So now people who would like to, any future boyfriends out there, if you want the best way to my heart, you could always go buy me Barnes & Noble. But that won't work, so you can always just take me to the bookstore and just let me wander and get me books, because I love books. Saddest death. Mufasa, again. I don't need to explain this. I really don't. Favorite quote. It's from Moosh. It's actually from Stitch. It's from Lilo and Stitch. And it's Ohana means family, and family means that no one gets left behind or forgotten. I love that. Because it's true! And that little bit is what sold me on Stitch. So. Favorite ride. Okay, now this has been on there. I've had individual parks, but overall. Overall ride, Tower of Terror. I'm not going into it again. I love it. It's favorite. Favorite animal sidekick. So, an animal who is also a sidekick. Ooh. Abu. I love Abu. He's so cool and mischievous. And poor Aladdin. Favorite human sidekick. Ooh, this is hard. Like, ooh. God, this is hard. Most of the time the sidekicks are animals. Oh my god, I can't think of one. I guess LeFou for Gaston. It's hard to think of like a hero human sidekick. but LeFou. Definitely LeFou. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I can't think of one. Which is kind of sad, but yeah, LeFou. I feel so sorry for him sometimes. Favorite princess movie? Again, Beauty and the Beast. Favorite non-princess movie? Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. Favorite hair. So if you mean like hairstyles, I love Merida's. Like it's everywhere and I love it. Absolutely. Positively love it. It's beautiful. And I wish my hair did that, but you know, it doesn't want to cooperate sometimes. Oh well. Favorite fairy. The fairy godmother, of course. Favorite dance. I love two. And I can't pick, and you can't make me pick. One is the ballroom scene in Beauty and the Beast. I can't. Sometimes that scene just hits me right in feels. But then the other one is when Rapunzel and Flynn are in town and they're exploring. And it's before the lanterns. And they're dancing. And it's so cute and cool. And I love how they kept trying to get together during the dance and it wasn't working. And then at the end they got together. And I was like, kiss! And it didn't happen. So, yeah. Favorite outfit. Excuse me. I love Belle's just normal dress. The blue with the white. I don't know. It's comfy. And I have a dress that actually is a pretty close Disney bound for it. So. Favorite wardrobe. My first favorite wardrobe. From anyone's movies, gotta be Elsa's. I know, I said I'm not a big fan of Frozen. No, I'm not. I mean, I like it, but I love her dresses and stuff. They're gorgeous. But definitely close second is Mulan's. I don't know. For me, being comfy is more important than looking pretty. So, I love Mulan's clothes too. So, and then favorite setting, I don't know. Medieval stuff is fun. And then a lot of my favorites tend to be set in like France and stuff. So, also anything that's set in Hawaii. I'm so excited for Mona, or however you pronounce it, Moana. I say Mona right now. I know there's an extra A, but that's probably not right anyways. And then favorite face character is Belle. I know I use her for a lot, but it's the truth. I love meeting Belle because anytime I go into the parks, I always have a book in my book bag. So I would show it to her and go, look, well, this is what I'm reading right now. And then my favorite picture that I got, which is the one where I had Disney bounded as her. The book I have in that picture wasn't what I was reading. What was I reading? I think I was reading A Dance with Dragons, which is this big hunker of a book, which I had with me, but I was like, no, I'm not going to show that to her. It's kind of heavy for a picture. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. And, so the book I haven't said is Poison Study, which I'm bringing with me again. So that's the end of my list. As of right now, I have 79 days until I leave and 81 days until my program starts. Oh my god, it's getting so close. And I have so much to do. So keep an eye out. I have my bucket list. It's not as long as it was last time, but I'm fine with that. Because I did a lot of stuff last time. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm also a little bit more practical because I know a lot of the things I had last time, you need money for. And I know you're broke. So, look for that soon. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated on my packing. That packing vlog will probably go up right before I leave. And, thank you for watching. Have a magical day, guys. Bye!